Good morning, students. I am Sangeeta, lecturer in chemistry, branch, general section, working in GPT, Narayankhed, semester 1. Our subject is general engineering chemistry, subject code 18C 104F. Our major topic is fundamentals of chemistry. Our subtopic is chemical bonding. So let us recollect what we have discussed in last class. So what we have discussed in last class? Differences between ionic and covalent compounds. And what is coordinate covalent bond? The definition of oxidation and reduction with examples. So these three topics we have discussed in the last class. Now go to objectives. So after completion of this topic, you would be able to understand these two topics. Definition of oxidation number. The next, calculation of oxidation states of various atoms. Definition of oxidation number and calculation of oxidation states of various atoms. First, oxidation number or oxidation state. What is an oxidation number? So the arbitrary charge that would appear on the atom of element in combined state is called oxidation state or oxidation number. So what is oxidation state? The arbitrary charge, that means the total charge that would appear on the atom of an element in combined state. For example, if it is a NaCl, so whatever the total charge present on that atom, that will appear on the atom of an element in combined state, that is called as oxidation state. Or you can define in another way also. The loss of electrons or gain of electrons by an atom to get from its initial state to final state, that is neutral state to whatever the charge. So that is called as oxidation number. So this is a simple oxidation state definition. The charge that would appear on the atom of an element is called as oxidation states. Then rules for calculation of oxidation numbers. So our next topic is calculation of oxidation states. So before going to calculation of oxidation states, you should know the rules for calculation of oxidation states. So then only you can calculate the oxidation states of the elements in the compounds. So one by one we will see what is the first rule. The oxidation number of an element in uncombined state is 0. That means, for example, if you take the oxidation state of N in N2 is 0. It means always in covalent molecules, the oxidation state of an atom is 0. So here the oxidation state of an element in uncombined state is 0. The best example is oxidation state of N in N2. So that is a covalent molecule. So in all covalent molecules, the oxidation state of atoms is 0. Then the oxidation state of first group element is +1 and second group elements is +2. So already I told in periodic table groups and periods will be there. So first group, second group, third group, like that. So whatever the group number, the oxidation state will be that one. Plus, it is a first group element, its oxidation state will be +1. If it is a second group element, oxidation state will be +2. If it is a third group element, its oxidation state will be +3. The oxidation state is equal to its group number, elements group number. Then the oxidation state of hydrogen is +1 in its compounds, but it is -1 in hydrides like NaH and CaH2, that is sodium hydride and calcium hydride. So always the common oxidation state of hydrogen is +1 in all the compounds except these hydrides. When metal is combining with hydrogen, those are called hydrides. In hydrides, it is -1. But in all compounds, the common oxidation state of hydrogen is +1. Next. Fluorine exhibits only -1 oxidation state due to high electronegativity. So fluorine is a high electronegative element. So always it exhibit which oxidation state? -1 oxidation state. Then next, the common oxidation state of oxygen is -2. So generally the oxidation state of oxygen in its compound is -2. So but there are some exceptional cases. The following oxidation states shown by oxygen other than -2. So this oxygen atom also shows some more oxidation states other than -2. So we'll see here. So in peroxides, different oxidation state. In superoxides, different oxidation states. In oxygen fluorides, different oxidation states. So in peroxides, hydrogen peroxide, okay, the sodium peroxide, okay. So here what oxidation state? -1. Then in superoxides, potassium superoxide, rubidium superoxide. So what oxidation state? Half, -1/2, -half. Then come to the fluorides. In oxygen fluorides. In some fluorides it will show +1. That is example O2F2. In some fluorides it is OF2. That is +2. So like this, oxygen will show different oxidation states that is other than -2. But what is the common oxidation state of oxygen? That is -2. So other than -2 oxidation states, it is -1 in peroxides, -1 in superoxides, and +1 and +2 in oxygen fluorides. Then next. The sum of oxidation numbers of atoms in a molecule is equal to 0. So if a given one is a molecule or a compound, so what you will do, you will sum up the oxidation states of all atoms. Then that will be taken as 0. So while calculating, you will understand this point. Sum of oxidation states of all atoms in a molecule will be taken as 0. Then the oxidation number of ion is equal to its charge. Simple ion. So if you take the simple Na plus, so what is its oxidation state means? Whatever the charge present on that, that will be the oxidation state. So Na plus 1 is the oxidation state. Mg plus 2. It's how much charge? +2. So its oxidation number will be +2. Al plus 3. So how much charge? +3. So oxidation number of Al plus 3 is +3 oxidation state. Then the oxidation number of element do not exceed its group number. For example, if it is a third group element, so some exceptional cases will be there. Common oxidation state will be +3, but it should not exceed its group number. It lasts +3 only. +2 maybe it may have +2 or +1, but it should not exceed +3 oxidation state. So the oxidation number of element do not exceed its group number. Aluminum, third group element. So its oxidation state will be +3, not +4 like that. Okay. The sum of oxidation states of atoms in a complex ion is equal to net charge present on the ion. So for a molecules, what we are taking, the sum of oxidation states of all atoms in a molecule will be taken as 0. But complex ion means, simple ion means one atom with the charge is called a simple ion. What is complex ion? Here, 2 or more atoms combines and on that charge will be present, overall charge will be present. That ion is called as complex ion. In those complex ions, what we will do? We will sum up the oxidation states of all atoms. And that will be taken as, that will be equal to net charge. Net means total charge. Whatever the charge present on that one, that will, we will take. So these are the some of the points we have to remember while calculating the oxidation states of various atoms in various molecules. The first one, the oxidation state of an element in uncombined state is 0. That is N in N2 0, H in H2 0, Cl in Cl2 0. Next, oxidation state of first group element is +1. Second group element is +2. And common oxidation, very, very important, this common oxidation state of hydrogen is +1. And fluorine always exhibits -1. The common oxidation state of oxygen is -2. Next, the sum of oxidation states of atoms in a molecule is equal to 0. And the oxidation number of ion is equal to its charge. And the oxidation number of element do not exceed its group number. Exceeds means should not be greater than its group number. The sum of oxidation states of atoms in a complex ion is equal to net charge, that is total charge present on the ion. So these you have to remember, then only you can calculate the oxidation states. So we'll see the oxidation states. So calculate the oxidation number of S in H2SO4. So here one molecule is given, that is H2SO4. So you have to calculate the S oxidation state in H2SO4. That means you should know the oxidation state of H and O. Then only you can calculate the oxidation state of S. That means you don't know the oxidation state of S. Let us take the oxidation state of S as X. And remaining common oxidation states, while studying the rules, we studied the common oxidation state of hydrogen is so and so, and the common oxidation state of oxygen is so and so. So now I will use the whiteboard. Okay, so here we are taking H2SO4 molecule. H2SO4 molecule. So in this, what we have to calculate? We don't know S oxidation state. So let oxidation state of S is equal to X. The remaining atoms you should know. H should be how much? H should be always +1. O should be how much? The common oxidation state of oxygen is from points -2. Okay, like this. So you don't know the oxidation state of S, keep it as X. Then H is +1, O is -2. Then you have to sum up the oxidation states of all the atoms in a molecule. So this is a molecule. So sum of oxidation states is equal to what you have to take? 0. That means You have to sum up the oxidation states of all atoms in a molecule, and it will be taken as 0. So here number of atoms into its oxidation states. Then go on adding. So here how many hydrogens are there? 2 hydrogens. So 2 into what is the oxidation state of hydrogen? +1. So keep it in bracket. +1. Then plus. How many sulfurs here? Only one sulfur. So 1 into what is the oxidation state of sulfur you have taken? X. Okay. I'm taking X like this. Okay. Then plus. How many oxygen atoms here? 4. 4 into what is the oxidation state of oxygen? -2. So 4 into -2. That will be equal to 0. Then make simplification. 2 into +1, 2, plus 1 into x, x. Okay. Sorry, this is x. Okay, plus into minus, minus 4 2s are 8 equal to 0. So 2 minus 8 how much? 2 minus 8, 6. So x minus 6 equal to 0. Then x is equal to, if you come this side, what happens? -6 will become +6. So the oxidation state of sulfur in H2SO4 is +6. Okay, this is the oxidation state of sulfur. Okay, like this. So here 2 into +1 plus x plus 4 into -2 equal to 0. So 2 plus x minus 8 equal to 0. So x is equal to +6. Okay, this is the oxidation state of sulfur in H2SO4. Similarly, for all the atoms, calculate the oxidation number of carbon in C6H12O6. So in this molecule, what is the oxidation state of carbon? So here also keep carbon as X and remaining atoms hydrogen, oxygen. Similarly, here also hydrogen atom. So hydrogen is +1, oxygen is -2. So how many carbons? 6. What is the oxidation state of carbon? X. 6 into X plus 12 into hydrogen +1 plus 6 into oxygen -2. That means number of atoms into its oxidation state. Then go and sum up. Number of atoms into its oxidation state. How many carbons here? 6 carbons. 6 into its oxidation state, we don't know, X. And 12 hydrogens. 12 into its oxidation state +1. Here 6 into -2, like that. Do simplification. X 6 into x, 6x plus 12 plus into minus, minus 12 equal to 0. So here 12 minus 12, 0, that is 6x equal to 0. X equal to 0. So the oxidation state of carbon in C6H12O6 is 0. Like this you get. And next, Cr in Cr2O7 minus 2. So here, what is the oxidation? That is the meaning. What is the oxidation state of chromium in Cr2O7 minus 2? So we'll see here. I will use the whiteboard. Okay, Cr in Cr in Cr2 O7 minus 2. Okay, so you don't know Cr. Let's oxidation state of Cr is equal to X. Okay, then O. What is the oxidation state of O? Common oxidation state minus 2. Okay, so here how many chromiums are there? 2. 2 into X. Okay, plus how many oxygens are there? 7. 7 into what is the oxidation state of oxygen? Minus 2. That will be equal to what you have to take? Not 0. It is a complex ion. Charge is present here. If there is no charge, it is a molecule. It will be taken as 0. But here charge is there, minus 2. So it is called as complex ion. For complex ions, what we have studied in points, rules for calculating oxidation state. Sum of oxidation states of all atoms in a complex ion is equal to total charge on the ion. So what is the total charge? Here minus 2. That charge will be taken. Okay. Now 2 into x, 2x. Okay. Plus into minus, minus. 7 2s are 14 is equal to minus 2. Then 2x is equal to 2x is equal to 14 will come this side. What happens? Minus 14 will become plus 14. So plus 14 minus 2, how much it will become? Plus 12. Then x is equal to 12 by 2. What is the answer? X is equal to plus 6. Okay, here plus 12, no? So the oxidation state of chromium in Cr2O7 minus 2 is how much? Plus 6 is the oxidation state of chromium in Cr2O7 minus 2. Like this, you have to calculate the oxidation state of atoms in complex ion. Then Mn in KMnO4. So you don't know the oxidation state of Mn. It will be kept as X. Then K is the first group element, so plus 1, O minus 2. So how many potassium? 1, K1, 1 into plus 1 plus X plus 4 into minus 2 equal to 0. So 1 plus X minus 8, 4 2 is 8 plus 2 minus minus equal to 0. X is equal to plus 7. So the oxidation state of Mn in KMnO4 is plus 7. Then oxidation state of C in C2H2O4. So H plus 1, O minus 2. So C you don't know. So 2. Okay. So 2 into X plus 2 into 1 plus 4 into minus 2. So this is order changed. So this is carbon 2 into X plus This is 2 hydrogens, 2 into 1 plus 4 oxygens, 4 into minus 2 equal to 0. 2x plus 2, 4 2 is 8, minus 8 equal to 0, plus 2 minus 8 minus 6, 2x minus 6 equal to 0, and 2x equal to 6, x equal to 6 by 2, that is 3. So the oxidation state of carbon is plus 3 in H2C2O4. Okay. Then S in H2S2O8. So here H2S2O8. So here one hint is given, there is peroxy linkage. So oxygen linkage, oxygen bond and peroxy linkage is there. Okay. Out of 8 oxygens, 6 oxygens are with oxygen bond and 2 oxygen are with peroxy bond. So hint they will give in exam also. If at all not given also, you have to remember this molecule H2S2O8. So 2 hydrogens. So in this you have to calculate the oxidation state of sulfur. So how many hydrogens? 2. So what is the oxidation state of hydrogen? Plus 1. Plus how many sulfurs? 2. 2 into, we don't know, x plus 2. So here oxygens we divided into 6 plus 2. 2 oxygens with peroxy linkage. So always in peroxides, what is the oxidation state of oxygen? In peroxy linkage, oxidation state peroxides, it is in peroxides, the oxidation state of oxygen is -1. So from rules, you have to remember this one. So peroxy linkage is given means their oxidation state will be -1. So 2 oxygens with peroxy linkage. So 2 into -1 and 6 oxygens with -2, that is oxygen 1. So here 2 plus 2x minus 2 plus into minus minus 12. Okay. So then 2x is equal to, so this is minus 14 to 12. Okay. Minus 12, it will come this side plus 12. Then x is equal to 12 by 2, that is x equal to 6. This is simplification, understood? 2 to minus 14 to minus 12. Then it will come this side plus 12 and x is equal to 12 by 2, that is plus 6. So the oxidation state of sulfur in H2S2O8 molecule is plus 6. If peroxy linkage means 2 oxygen bonds, so 2 oxygens will be with peroxy linkage, OO. So 2 into -1 and remaining with oxygen bond, 6 into -2. Okay. Then next, P in H3PO4. So what is the oxidation state of phosphorus in phosphorus acid? Okay. P you don't know, X. Okay, 3 hydrogens, direct he wrote 3 into 1, 3 plus only 1 phosphorus, X plus 3 oxygens, 3 into -2 equal to 0. So 3 plus x minus 3 to the 6, minus 6 equal to 0. So 3 minus 6 minus 3, x minus 3 is equal to 0, x is equal to plus 3. So here no symbol means plus 3 here. So oxidation state of P is plus 3 in H3PO3. Then 8th one, C in Na2CO3. So C you don't know, X, sodium is a first group element, so plus 1, so 2 sodiums, 2 into 1, plus 3 oxygens, 3 into -2. Directly here we kept C, no need of, so here keeping of X, C equal to 0, 2 minus 6 plus C equal to 0, 2, okay, 2 plus C equal to what? Okay, 2 minus 6 minus 4 actually, do this calculation. Okay, 2 minus 6 minus 4 plus C. So x is equal to plus 4 like this. Okay, this calculation is becoming 2 minus 6 plus 4 here, C minus 4 here. So C equal to +4. So this is the oxidation state of carbon in Na2CO3. So C equal to +4. And Mn in MnO4 -2. Already I told for complex ion. So here Mn you don't know, X plus 4 oxygen -2. Total charge you have to take -2. X minus 8 equal to -2. So X is equal to +6. -8 will come this side +8. So +8 -2 +6. So Mn has oxidation state of +6. Okay. Next come to summary. In this period what we have discussed, oxidation number and calculation of oxidation states. Okay. And objective type questions. So oxidation state of SN H2SO5. So you have to calculate. If you calculate the oxidation state of SN H2, so here H +1, O -2. So 2 into +1 plus X into 5 into -2. So answer is B, that is +6. Next, the oxidation number of carbon in CH2Cl2. So here, carbon, you don't know, X, 2 into +1, 2 into -2. What is the answer? +2 -2, 0. So the oxidation state of carbon in CH2Cl2 is 0. Okay. Then next, the highest oxidation state of oxygen is found in. So you have to calculate the oxidation states of all elements. Which one is highest? You have to find out. So D, if you take D, O2. So it will be highest. That is O2 molecules. That is 0. In all, it is minus minus. So it is 0. 0 is the highest oxidation state. So here in O2, it is the highest oxidation state. So you have to calculate. So it is a peroxide, -1, superoxides. Okay. Minus this H2O. What is in H2O? Oxidation state of oxygen. What is H2O? X +2, -2 it will become. So here, okay, like that, +1. So OX, like that, half it will get. So half minus, so 0 is the maximum highest oxidation state. So in covalent compounds it will be 0. Okay. This is finished, and this one. An oxidation number can be negative, positive, 0, all. What is the answer? It can be negative number, it can be positive number, even it will be 0, even in fractions also. So all is the answer. Okay. Next, questions. What type of questions you will get from this topic? Definition of oxidation state and calculation of oxidation states. They can ask anything. Calculate the oxidation number of so and so molecule. Will give molecule or he will give complex ion. If he will give molecule, the sum of oxidation states of all the atoms will be taken as 0. If it is a ion, the sum of oxidation states of all atoms is equal to net charge. Whatever the charge above -2 or -1, that will be taken. Then we have to do the simplification. So like this, you get the oxidation states of all the atoms. So what we have discussed here, just here, what is an oxidation state? That is very important. What is an oxidation state? And you have to, no one will ask to write the rules for calculation of oxidation states. Just you have to remember these rules, especially this hydrogen how much, oxygen how much, peroxides how much, superoxides how much. That one you remember. Then you can calculate the oxidation state of any element in molecules or in complex ions. Okay. So with this we finish the oxidation states topic. Okay. Thank you, students.